What's up, guys? Welcome back to Disrespect Disc Golf. Today I'm playing best shot triples with myself with some Kastaplast. Let's get into it. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit. Sorry, been busy. Life happens. Girlfriends happen. But I'm back. I know over a week is just like a crazy amount of time for me to not to post a full form video. But yeah, here we are, we're back. Today I've got some Kastaplast discs with me. So these two right here are the Kaxe, and then this one is the Kaxe Z. So this first one here is the Kaxe and K1 soft. So this one is pretty soft, very gummy, and it's just very soft plastic, but it's like buttery smooth. I love the plastic. And this one is also just the Kaxe 6403, and this one is in the K1, so not quite as soft. It's kind of in between soft and firm, so it's got a good feel to it. Feels really good down here in Florida when it's very hot. You can kind of just sink your fingers into that. And then this one is just the Kaxe Z. So these two here, the Kaxe, the numbers are 6403, and then on the Kaxe Z, it goes to 6502. So one more glide and one less fade. So this one should be straighter and a little bit more glidey, and then these should be a little bit more stable and a little bit more dumpy as they fade. We got some wind out here. We're gonna do 18 holes, best shot triples. This is all I'm gonna use until I get into circle one, maybe circle two, we'll see. And see if I can shoot, we'll say 6 under. With this wind, if I can birdie a third of the holes, that would be pretty good. So let's get off to it and see how Kastaplast mid-ranges fly. All right, mainly gonna be backhanding these today. This first hole is in the deep position. Not gonna be able to get there. There should be a par on hole one. That is the greatest tree kick ever. That one is stable. That K1 soft. Kaxe is stable. We'll try the regular K1. Oh, double wind lift. That is a long, long putt. This one should be the straightest slash the most flippy, right as we get a headwind too. That could get there. Might be the closest, we'll see. If you guys have seen the channel before, you know the drill. Comment if you bag any Kastaplast and what Kastaplast molds you bag. Also comment if you've never heard of Kastaplast or you've never thrown their disc. They definitely are a great manufacturer, even though they're one of the smaller, lesser known ones. They still sponsor players on tour, and they've got great brand recognition overall. Tons of great molds. Most people know them from the Berg, the 1-speed approach disc. Very controversial. It's either like a love it or hate it disc. The Kaxe is one of my favorite discs from them personally. Maybe my favorite disc from them. So let me know if you bag a Kaxe or a Kaxe Z. Par on one. So I'm kind of thinking with this triples format, I'm not gonna like just putt 3 putts because that's my putting putter. I'm mainly just featuring the Kaxe and Kaxe Z today. So as far as triples, I mean, 3 shots off of every tee. If there's a par 4, I'll throw my tee shots and then throw 3 shots again for my approach into the green. So, but besides that, only 1 putt each hole. Fade now, fade, fade, fade. That could be so good. Yeah, that's like 20 feet, maybe 25 at the most. The 6-speed is just such an underrated, like, rim width. I just love it so much. 6-speed just feels great in my hand. Distance of a fairway driver, but the feel of a mid-range. Or fly identical. 1 through 2. That's a great birdie. Loving this orange one so far. Kaxe K1, dead straight with some fade. So I definitely think that there's some disc golfers out there that don't really like the hand feel of mid-ranges. And I think as time goes on and as the sport is evolving, it seems like overall across the board, just generally speaking, there's a lot of pros and amateurs that are bagging less and less mid-ranges. I saw a video recently when Paul Macbeth used to bag 9 different rock threes when he was with Innova. And now you see guys like Paul, Gannon, Ricky that hardly even throw mid-ranges. Heck, even Anthony Barella. He usually just throws his Luna or the Sagara. Doesn't really ever throw a buzz. That being said, if you don't really like the hand feel of mid-ranges, but you want something to be straight, but have that faster hand feel, check out the Kaxe and the Kaxe Z, because that 6-speed, which it could also be a crave for you MVP fans, 6-speed slot, 6.5, it's just such a good hand feel if you don't really like the mid-range hand feel in general. Kaxe Z first. Flip a tad, okay, yeah. That could really be good. That one definitely has the most fade. That could actually be great. Or lack thereof. See, that one actually kind of turned a little bit, as where the Kaxe K1 soft didn't really turn. We got sneaky close here with this K1 soft Kaxe. Tricky putt. Somehow the most stable one got the closest here. Let's go, back-to-back birds. 2 under through 3. That's gonna be some insurance, because we got some heavy winds out here today. I'm talking 15 to 25 miles per hour. I can kind of feel it right now in my soul that there's people out there that don't like 6-speeds and have told themselves, oh, I'll never throw a 6-speed. Do yourself a favor, throw a 6-speed. See how you like it. If you still hate it, whatever, but at least you can say you tried, because I think 6-speeds are very underrated. All right, I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try some forehands. Leave the most stable one for last. Go flippiest first. I think it's kind of like a tail left or right, so that should help us. Yeah, forehanding anything lower than like a 7-speed just feels kind of weird. Unless it's like a zone or like an approach disc, of course. Okay. Tailwind now, should be able to trust this one a lot. Extra stability with the tailwind. Oh, it just got too low. Taking the first shot, this is like circle 3. How about that? How about that, man? That guy just said you gotta make it for the camera. It's still rolling. That is a turkey. I got you, man. Appreciate it. Whew. Got some applause on that one. Big hit from C3. It's just the Kaxe. Doesn't matter where you throw it. You're gonna get a birdie from anywhere. That was crazy. You know, I gotta repent, guys. I apologize. I cheated. I already put down a par on that hole. Looks like I have to fix my mistake now and make things right, because we got a birdie. That was a good old-fashioned player 1 birdie right there. Hole 5. Man, we are 3 under through 4. We're halfway to the goal through 4 holes. That's crazy. All right, see if we can keep cooking. Tunnel shot. This one is like 330, straight down the gut. Oh, I pulled it. And it's not that flippy. This is really the disc for the hole. Honestly, it's probably what I would throw. Get under, get under. Yes. Go in the basket. Please, ace it. Oh, okay, it was short. We got like a 10 to 15 footer tap in to go 4 through 5. What the heck? If they make a Kaxe Z with 6 glide, that would have been in the chains off the tee. Now, of course, let me just reiterate that flight numbers are just a general gauge. It's just a starting point of how a disc could fly, depending on your arm speed, how fast you throw it, etc., etc. So how they fly for me may not be how they fly for you, especially if you throw at different arm speeds, if you throw at different angles, so on and so forth. So this is just a general gauge of how they fly for me, and I think this is probably similar to how they fly for most people. I'm about like an MA1 disc golfer, so take that with a grain of salt. And here we go, hole 6. Kind of hard to see this hole, but just barely squeaked off to the left side there. And I hit the big one. Get over, and that should be parked. Small tree. Yeah, that one's too stable. It's interesting so far to me that the K1 soft plastic is more stable than just the regular K1. So if you're a Kastaplast enthusiast and you know a lot about the different plastics and you've got a lot of experience throwing them, let me know if K1 soft is traditionally more overstable or if it's just happenstance for today. We got a long C2 bid. Can we stay hot? Whew. Almost. For par here. Oh. Okay, well, 6 under goal, more justified. Also, I don't know if this caused it or not, but these two chain links, yeah, those are tangled up. So this one was kind of held up there like that, bunched up. I might be blaming it, I might not. Either way, it's a really sad bogey. Is that a bogey, really? It is, wow. By right gap, I meant right of the middle tree. There we go. Stability, hit a tree. Third tree is the charm. All right, so much like the weather, I'm starting to cool off a bit, but that's okay. You know, we're only through 6 holes. We birdied half of them, or actually more than half. We're at 3 under through 6. Looking to gobble up a lot more as we go on. Let me know in the comments what you think I'm gonna shoot today. Somehow ended up with a lane right to the basket. Oh, just walked through a spider web. Nice, thank you for that. Wow. This could erase my bogey from last hole. Yes, sir. Man, the putt is just feeling good. Besides the last hole, I've been so on, especially that putt that I drained earlier on hole 4, that big one. We're back to 4 under through 7. I'm gonna see if I can get to like 11 under today. This one's gonna be 370 feet downhill. You can kind of see the flag straight ahead behind all the brush. That is gonna be a 40 to 50 footer. Pretty good overall. Oh. Keep gliding. Okay, went right in the palms. K1 soft Kaxe. Yeah, it just fades the most. You gotta sit down, there's water. And I found it. Gosh, man. Let me know in the comments if you can relate to what I just did. I literally skipped right off the path, and because of that big skip, went in the water. Like, if that was just grass instead of asphalt, I'd be safe. But I hit the skinny little walking path, and splish splash, she's taking the bath. First shot gave me a look. I think I said 40 to 50. This is more like 35, 36. Man, I am on one today. Another first shot birdie. Makes me feel less bad about a triple score. 5 under. I think one thing I'm learning after taking like a week break of disc golf, which that's a lot for me, a disc golf content creator. What I'm learning is that disc golf is simple. You know, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Like, I am not overthinking a single thing. I'm just having fun, throwing discs at a basket, and I'm getting great results, even in the wind. So, if your game feels like you're all over the place, just maybe take some time off, a week, 2 weeks, come back, take your thoughts out of it, and you should play a lot better. And if you don't, blame disrespect. All right, this hole and the next hole are water holes, so we're gonna go with the most stable disc first, get a wind read. I don't know if I can clear. It's a straight headwind now. It's like probably 320 to clear. I don't know if I want to play with that. Par here is not bad. But same result when you throw it that high. We'll take a par on 9. I know what I said earlier about triples, but we were like outside circle 3, so we're gonna go 3 shots from here. Try and sink one. Not bad. That could do it. Parked under the basket. Last try. And drop. Drop and fade. Under the basket also. Kaxe, baby. I can definitely get this there. Drop under there. Between the trees. Circle's edge putt. Give me some fade. It's way straighter. Okay, circle's edge deep. Come on, wind, do your thing. Get past the tree. First shot, pretty good. Second shot, touch deeper, also pretty good. Third shot, actually spat out of the tree and is the closest, so we'll take that one for a bird. I didn't think this actually got through. I didn't see it drop down. I think that's 6 under. I want to get 5 more birdies. 11 under is the new goal. All right, now we get to see how these Kaxes and Kaxe Z perform. Slightly uphill, flat shot, maybe a touch of anhyzer on a backhand, and see what they can do. It's about 280 uphill, plays like 300. Stay in the air. That's gonna be well short. Give me some fade. And yeah, that one just, that's crazy. K1 Soft just fades, man. Yeah, I honestly do wonder if that K1 Soft plastic is more stable across the board throughout all of Kastaplast molds, because I do remember having like a black K1 Soft Falk, like a 9-speed. I think it's like a -1 or -2 turn. And that thing was way more stable than the numbers suggested in that K1 Soft plastic. So I could be onto something there. Let me know if you're able to confirm that in the comments. Is K1 Soft more stable across the board? My second shot was way closer than I thought here. Take another bird. And then my third shot was actually, I can't believe where this ended up. Depth perception was way off. That's crazy. Would have been a birdie either way. Just ask player 2, he'll tell you. All right, I'm forced to do a forehand here because the basket's way to the right. We got a tailwind, which will help. Yeah, that's gonna be a no for that one. That's a putt. Nope. Yeah, it's definitely straighter. This one got way closer than I thought. We'll take the extra inches. That's the wind. That could have not dropped down more vertically, closer to the basket, and missed. Okay, all right. All right, so for this hole, normally I like to just go right side with a fast disc and skip it back left, but we do have a left to right wind. So with 6-speed discs, going that right side and trying to even get a skip, that's hard enough. You add in a wind that's gonna push it and keep it right, a lot harder. So I'm gonna try and just throw these flat up the gut, a little bit of turn maybe, see what we can do. We'll let this flippy one be the test for us. Oh, that really flipped over, that wind. At least I know that. That's like a circle 2 putt, so now these more stable ones should get a lot closer. Unless you put anhyzer on it. I didn't put anhyzer on it. Overcorrected. Straight headwind. It's got to be close to 25 miles per hour. Oh, that looked good the whole way. Oh, nope. Another par. Boy, oh boy. You know, that's 2 holes in a row where I've had 3 putts. Ignore that. You know, it's 2 holes in a row where I've had 3 putts hitting metal, all 6 putts, not making a single one. All right, this hole's a par 4. It's just all about distance, so I'm just gonna smack these. Ooh, late turn, wow. I was right in the gap right on the flat ground there. That one kind of late turned as well. Get under that. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. That's the fastest and hardest I've thrown them so far. And that's so interesting. They kept that hyzer angle, but then they drifted right, like on that hyzer angle. Most discs will kind of be flat and drift right. That was like flat drifting. That was like trippy, but so cool. That one is just a different disc. That is crazy. Way more stable, K1 soft. Don't know if I mentioned this off the tee, but this one is a par 4. I think I did say that. So I'll throw all 3 discs again for my best shot off the tee. And I better get a birdie because of that. So here's my vantage point. I gotta sneak something, I think. Backhand through this gap here. See if I can push it all the way there. Tough shot, but we got 3 shots at it. Drop, go in. Good thing is player 1 is coming through today, baby. See that orange one, K1 Kaxe off the tee, and I threw it first shot again there, and it's like 10 feet from the basket. So we'll take another first shot birdie. I believe that's 8 under now. 11's still possible. We got 4 holes left. Try to birdie 3 out of 4 of them. If there ever was a musket, this one right here. That's not great. Better, but short. Oh, wow, that one just got overturned by the wind. We'll have something. I also realized I haven't done a channel mulligan today yet. Just forgot about them since it's been a week of no disc golf. That's exactly why I mentioned it. Birdie out and I'll get to 11. All right, birding out just got even tougher. This one is a par 3 instead of the par 4. Just right on the tree the whole time. Save the par. All right, very Kaxe friendly hole. I think I'm sitting at 8 under still. 333 feet dead ahead, tailwind, and a little bit of right to left as well. And just hit flat. Yes, that's so good. Absolutely parked my first shot. Didn't think it was this close, but it is. I'm telling you, this wind is so scary right now. It's so strong. Here we go, last hole. See if I can get 10 under par. Par 4, like 630 or something like that. Raging wind. Not my best attempt ever. That'll play. That's kind of mashed. Pick it, wind. Pick it up. Pick it up. Too much hyzer. Oh, it turned. Wow, okay. And that one, 2 nose up to turn. Well, that could be it, guys. Get down. That is a very long look. All right, straight headwind for the 10 under. That looks so good the whole way. That's gonna wrap it up for the Kaxe and the Kaxe Z review. a lot of wind for this review. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Let me know if you bag one of these or if you might try one in the future. I think the Kaxe and this K1 Soft was just money. Without wind, this one's like dead straight. I loved how this one drifted on that hyzer angle like you saw. And then the Kaxe Z, this thing will give you some flip after it has been worn in, beaten in for a little bit. So great disc, feels so comfortable in the hand, flies great, a lot of glide, and just very comfortable overall. Not the most reliable in wind like this, but in lighter winds, definitely something that you can enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.